temperatures in cities now. Inner cities can be up to 6 degrees hotter than suburbs just minutes away.
You know, I took a class last semester called Climate Change.
Yep.
Well, it was Global Implications of Climate Change. And for one of the labs, we went to a couple of different areas near us, including Alston and Brookline.
Yep.
And we talked about that. We talked about how the presence of foliage and essentially green life, green space, is all the difference maker. So we went to, I can't remember what the towns we went to were. They were all in the area. But we went to one which has a lower economic status. We went to that one, and we literally just, the whole goal was, we didn't know what the whole goal was until we got there. She was like, look around you, what do you see? And none of us knew what to look for, and she said, where are the trees? Yeah. And her whole point was that there is some, but it's in very specific areas. It's not spread around. Yeah. The whole reason being, green life is very hard to upkeep.
Yes.
It's very expensive. It's very tough to upkeep. And then we went to the other one, and you noticed that there were trees, well, first off, everywhere. But more importantly, they were built into the community. They were in people's front yards. They were along the street lines. They looked great. Everything was beautiful. And reason being, same thing, you have the money. You have the money to upkeep it. And like you said, that has a huge impact on temperature because trees are a huge carbon suck.
Yep.
They suck up a lot of carbon, release oxygen, and that also has an effect on lowering temperature because of albedo.
Yep.
So I'm coming over there.
No,
because of albedo. So I guess I'll say what albedo is real quick. Yo, Will, put the camera on me. I need my face up right now. No, you good. You good. I need my face up. Ready? Albedo. Okay. So albedo is, so I don't remember if it's higher or lower, but albedo is essentially the color. Everyone knows that black absorbs heat a lot better. White reflects it a lot better. Yep. So albedo in low-income neighborhoods, since there's less green life, there's less foliage, there's a fuck ton of concrete.
Yep.
Absorbs a lot of heat. So it warms it up, like you said, up to 6 degrees hotter, depending on the area. Yeah. Versus you get a higher income place with a lot more trees because they can pay for the upkeep. Yep. And you'll have a much lower albedo. And that albedo, so it will reflect the heat much better, resulting in a cooler environment. And this is very prevalent in cities, like you said. Yep. For example, New York City is, generally speaking, it depends on where you are in New York City. It really does. Because if you go to a place like Staten Island, there's no trees. Yeah. There's no trees. It's literally just concrete everywhere. It's very hot there. If you go to the center of Manhattan, right next to Central Park, then it's a much cooler temperature. Yeah. Even though you're not really changing your relationship to the waterline, the coastline, you're not changing anything other than the fact that there's a lot of trees. Yeah. And that's it. That's all it takes. So it's very interesting. I didn't think about this at all until it was pointed out to me, because it's a hard connection to draw unless you're pointed to it. But I didn't realize how significant small things in my mind, like locations of trees, can be based on economic status of an area, and then, like you said, reflecting on the environmental impacts too.
Yeah, I really think, and understanding those connections between, redlining, between the environment, and then between transportation, understanding those mixtures is really important to understanding what changes need to be made.